Well, hello and welcome to the Shifts and Pucks News Pack for Thursday, September 8th. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at Shifts and Pucks, Facebook.com Shifts and Pucks, YouTube.com Shifts and Pucks, Twitch.com Shifts and Pucks. Subscribe to wherever you get your audio, as well as on the Area 51 Sports Network. Heavy day, heavy week, really, as, of course, at about 10:30 Pacific, the news officially came down as really this morning. I started at 6. I saw the news that Queen Elizabeth was under. They were being monitoring her. I really as the news was going throughout the day, it just sounded darker and bleaker and bleaker. And of course, we found out at around 10:30 that Queen Elizabeth passed away. 10:30 my time, anyway. And certainly impacted a number of generations. Queen for 70 years. Think of some of the things that she's been around for: World War II, JFK's assassination, um, Richard Nixon, Watergate, the Cold Wars, 9/11, COVID. Uh, that is just a significant amount of events that she's been around. Of course, Princess Diana passing, obviously. Some significant stuff that Queen Elizabeth has been involved in, or around, or just present at. I'm not necessarily a monarchist, but I just think that this is a life that's just incredible life that she lived. She even dropped the puck at a Vancouver Canucks game back on October the 6th, 2002. Ceremonial puck drop between the San Jose Sharks and the Vancouver Canucks. Mike Ricci, the captain of the Sharks. Marcus Naslund, the captain for the Canucks. It's a preseason game. So certainly their impact there. Even actually, she was there to open the George Massey Tunnel back in 1959 as well. So a significant day for a number of people, and it's been a very so our thoughts are on that. Thoughts are also on the impact in Saskatchewan, the tragic at the James Smith Cree Nation and Weldon, and those that have been impacted deeply there. It's just been a very heavy week for a lot of people, to thinking of that as we go through here. The NHL has released a statement on Queen Elizabeth. The National Hockey League mourns the passing, celebrates the remarkable life of Queen Elizabeth II. The second, she held a special place in the hearts of Canadians, and during her 70-year reign, connected with our game in memorable ways. So the NHL releasing that statement today, and there's been a number of statements, obviously, on that as well. But we'll focus on some of the news. Rookie camps are starting, and you're going to be seeing a number of players heading to taking their next steps in their career from the CHL, as we get into that. There we got, just as an example, the Portland Winterhawks are sending 7 players. Cross Hannes is going as an example. James Steffen going to Los Angeles. Ulster is going to Florida. Clausen, Kozak, McCleary as well. None expected to play in WHL preseason games. So we're going to be seeing you'll be seeing some WHL players getting opportunities in rookie camps. Of course, Red Deer Rebels Archdeep Baines will be at the Young Stars Classic for the Vancouver Canucks as well. So we'll be seeing a lot of those names. So that's be something to know as well, to keep an eye on. Nazem Kadri will go there. He donated. He made a $1 million donation here to a hospital in London. It's called the Ambulatory Surgical Center. It will be renamed. It will now be named the Nazem Kadri Surgical Center The foundation said in the statement that Kadri donated the lead gift needed to propel this project forward, and as a result, they renamed it the Nazem Kadri Surgical Center. It will be across from the London Hospital, LAHC's Victoria Hospital Cancer. It opened in 2020. It provides patients who require low risk and less complex surgeries in the realm of orthopedic or sports medicine with an alternate location to receive their operation. Low risk surgeries include throat procedures, ankle and hip, and knee arthroscopies, and AHL repairs. Kadri posted a video saying, as a kid growing up in London, my community is very important to me and my family. And as I got older, I felt the need to contribute back to the community that raised me. I'm honored to give back to my community by establishing the Nazem Kadri Surgical Center. Please join me in transforming surgical care for patients across our community. So, very kind gesture from Nazem Kadri there as well. Carey Price is also made some posted on Instagram today a message thanking Montreal Canadiens fans for his career at Montreal. Basically, it starts by saying, I just want to thank everyone who's been supportive over the past few weeks and months as he is preparing to wonder if we are going to see what's happening there. It's, of course, with the signing of Kirby Dach yesterday, it looks like they're going to place Carey Price on LTIR. And we're wondering if this is basically the end of Carey Price's hockey career. And yeah, he just, so we're going to see what happens there. Sorry, I thought I had that up here. It was official day. He has been placed on LTIR. Montreal Canadiens general manager Kent Hughes did announce that. So you can check Carey Price's Instagram and you can have a look at that. But with the signing of Kirby Dach, the acquisition of Sean Monahan earlier, looks like we're going to see the end of a stellar career in Carey Price end. The U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame has announced 5 new inductees. That includes former Vancouver Canuck Ryan Miller. He has won more games than any other United States-born goalie. 391, 289, and 87, 2.64 goals against average. Steve Cash, a 3-time Paralympic gold medal winner, is there. Twin sisters and U.S. national team gold medal winners Jocelyn Lamoureux Davidson and Monique Lamoureux Morando. The late Jim Johansson as well will also be honored as there as well. So congratulations to those 5. Back to the Canadiens here for a moment. They signed Caden Primo to a 3-year, $2.67 million contract. He's expected to push Jake Allen for playing time this year. He's 23 years old. He won 7-1 with 4.62 goals against average and an .868 save percentage in 12 games with 9 starts for Montreal last season. In Laval, 16-12-3 with a 2.94 goals against average and a .909 save percentage. And Mark Stone, lots of questions about what's going on in Vegas, about who's going to be in the order, who's in that lineup and who's not. But Vegas Golden Knights is expecting Mark Stone to be in the lineup to open the season. He had surgery on May 19th, and he has been expected to miss part of training camp, which, by the way, begins for them on the 21st. General Manager Kelly McCrimmon says he's skating and he's going to be available for the opening season. And as far as what that means for training camp, he says, we'll see. And the NHL schedule is starting to be unveiled. Disney and Turner Sports, ESPN, and TNT. TNT will be televising the Winter Classic on January 2nd. ESPN, 103 games on ESPN, ESPN Plus, Hulu, and ABC. More than 1,050 out-of-market games available. Of course, season opening doubleheader, which is the Rangers in Tampa Bay at Madison Square Garden, and then the Vegas Golden Knights and Los Angeles Kings at Crypto.com. ESPN will cover the All-Star Skills competition on February 3rd and the All-Star Game and Sunrise. ABC will begin televising games starting in February following the All-Star Game. And TVNT begins their schedule with a doubleheader featuring on October 12th, featuring Boston and Washington, followed by Chicago Blackhawks and Avalanche. And they do have the Winter Classic, as mentioned, between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Boston Bruins. That's at Fenway Park in Boston. And they will be hosting the 2023 Stanley Cup Final. As far as some WHL news as well, here we're getting some signings there. The Kelowna Rockets signed U.S. priority draft selection Jackson Gillespie. Here that just came down as they're filling out that roster. The Kamloops Blazers signed two of their CHL import selections, defenseman Apo Sorelli and goaltender Michael Shattenger as well. And Kyle McDonough signed his standard player deal with the Portland Winterhawks, as well as Regina Pats signed Colton Bridgman and Wyatt Stinton as well. So lots of news coming around here as hockey is starting to get ready here as we can continue on. But that is the news for today. Of course, you can follow us all. Just a reminder, we did have our podcast last night. Chris, Sean, and I discussed the JT Miller contract, what's next for Bo Horvat, as well as the tone deaf dealings of Hockey Canada. Check that out as well. Follow us all individually on Twitter. Tyler TNOBLE, Devin Gordhow09, Sean Beardy Canuck 03, Chris Schneid's SCHNAIDZ, I am KEVOLE, Shifts and Pucks, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Subscribe wherever you get your audio, as well as on the Area 51 Sports Network. We thank you for watching and listening, and we will talk to you all very soon. Bye for now. Rest in peace. Queen Elizabeth.